Hi, everyone. Just wanted to get this information out about tryouts to replace the parent meeting over the summer because I know everybody has a lot going on. So I'm just going to go through a document with you. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or call me. So I'm just going to share my screen here. Bear with me for a second. Okay, so tryouts are 8/21 through 8/23. Okay, that's Monday through Wednesday. So we've got 27 holes of stroke play. And then what we do is we just take the top 12 scores. They make the travel roster, okay, based on score. Okay, you play 9 holes. We're going to be playing the front 9 at Enjoy twice and the back 9 once. Obviously, we're playing by all USGA rules. And top 12, like I said, make the travel roster. In addition to that, there'll be coaches' picks, okay? And that depends on different criteria. We can't take more than 15 players, though, okay? With our modified team now, we just don't have enough room. The course is busy enough as it is, and that's just really tough to take more than that. So it could be 12, could be 13, 14, 15, but we can't take more than 15. Okay, have some automatic qualifiers from last year, and that was based on the final standings from last year, and that's Dante Bertoni, Matt Foley, Drew Carides, and Ryan Schapper. And then the coaches' picks, we're looking for potential growth, and then obviously other aspects are going to be taken into consideration. All USGA rules are in effect, like I said, but we are going to, if someone loses a ball, they're going to drop equidistant in their fairway and take 2 strokes instead of coming back to the tee. That's just to save on time, but we are going to do that. You can always play a provisional ball if you think your ball is going to be lost at Enjoy. You can always hit another one off the tee. You can do that. Any rules disputes, at high school golf, we try to, settle those things together with the group first to try to get a, general knowledge of the rules. If there's ever in doubt, you can always play 2 balls, and then you declare which one you want to take, and we can make a rules determination after the round is over. And that committee does that. Coach, myself, Coach Feely, Coach Schapper, and Mr. Duell, if necessary. You're keeping track of your fellow competitors in the group. Okay, I'm going to try to have walkers with each group. That will keep score, but high school golf, a lot of times, it's just you out there. We have to have integrity. We have to have people looking after others to protect the whole field. So please do that. Everybody's competing for a spot on the team. So, it's very important that we have, the correct scores. Anytime there's a ruling that you're not sure of or you don't disagree with, don't sign a scorecard. Come up to the coaches after the round and, go over it before you sign. Once you sign, it's done. Okay, pace of play is huge in tryouts. You don't want any slow play. We are lucky enough to be, trying out at Enjoy, and we want to, take that for granted and hold up the whole course. So, you may receive a warning and then penalty strokes after that. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but, we are going to do that. There is going to be a 10-shot rule. Okay, so if you get to 10 strokes and you haven't pulled out your ball yet, that will be in play, and I'll remind that to the players once we get there. Make sure we're taking care of the course, raking bunkers, divots, pitch marks, replacing those. Anytime I see inappropriate language or disruptive, distracting behavior, that's going to take into consideration your spot on the team and maybe, will result in removal from tryouts. Have fun. Good luck. Everybody's a little bit nervous, but, I think the thing is that, golf season starts right away. That's why I encourage everybody to play in tournaments over the summer, because once we hit tryouts, 1, 2, 3 days of tryouts, our first match is that Thursday, the day after tryouts. So we don't really have time to, kind of ease into the season. We hit the ground running. You need to be ready. Okay. As far as qualifying, what spots you're in. Okay. The top 6 are varsity. 7 through 12 are JV technically, even though there's no JV team. That's based off 4 9-hole qualifying rounds. Okay. So after 4 rounds are shot, so for us, that'll be the first 3 days of tryouts, and then our match, which will be on Thursday. That is a home match. And then you take the top players. Now, the top 4 players are locked in for the season. Okay, they don't move. They can move up and down in those spots. They'll always be on varsity. And that's just to reward people who are ready for tryouts. So I put that in a few years ago, and I think it works well. And then once you get a 5th score, you drop the first score of tryouts, and you can kind of see that here. The 5 and 6 spots, I can play anybody for a number of reasons. If somebody gets hot and is playing really well, I can replace. If there's a discipline issue, obviously that will result in a change. But after each qualifying round is over, I'll send that out to parents and family. Basically, all this is that some matches will not count as a qualifying score, and that's to just not put more pressure on the people that are on varsity, right? That's kind of an unfair thing. Okay, I told you rules. Myself, Coach Shapper, Coach Feely. There's a lot of rules that are spirit of the game, right? We want to have etiquette, behavior on the course. There's not a referee or umpire a lot of the times. And so, you have to abide by the rules and conduct yourself in a disciplined manner, have sportsmanship. I always, every year we have this conversation with the team that I don't necessarily, obviously we all want to win, but I don't care what you shoot. I care how you conduct yourself. And most of the time when you conduct yourself the right way, you're going to play better anyway. So that's the rules we have here. And you should have a general knowledge of the rules when you show up. You're trying out for a varsity sport, right? You should know the game a little bit. You don't have to know every rule. There are lots of rules in golf, but you should know the general one, and we'll help you with some of them. But, here are some links to, and I'll attach this to the email that I send out. Here are some links to some of the more common ones: the USGA page, provisional balls, penalty areas, out of bounds. Go over those things. But, again, you should have a general knowledge of this to start with, right? And that just shows me that you're ready for a varsity sport. Again, look over that stuff. If you have any questions, feel free. Our rounds will start roughly around 8 a.m., 8:30, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can prepare for that. And then, like I said, first match will be on Thursday, and we'll have a parent meeting after cuts are made. If you haven't signed up for Family ID yet, make sure you do that. I checked it today. I think there's only 9 or 10 names in there. So make sure that you go on there, have your physical ready, or else you cannot try out. Okay, so that's very, very important. Make sure your physical stuff is done. And check in with Mindy Stanton in the athletic office if you have any questions about that. I think that's it. We'll talk to you soon.